Hey, welcome to Carbon6 review. Carbon6 is an aggregator for Amazon FBA software. That means under one roof, they have tons of solutions, different types of Amazon FBA software for private label, for arbitrage, and for different parts of selling on Amazon. So in the description, we're going to have links to all the tools that they can offer. And since they're growing really fast, they're adding many new tools to their arsenal of tools, or softwares that is. We're going to have it updated all the time in the descriptions, and I'll do my best to get the best deals for the software that Carbon6 has under its roof. Today with me, Clayton. He is from Carbon6. He can explain to us a little bit what's going on. What is this Carbon6 thing that's going on, and what are they working on? What are they looking to do in the future? Clayton is an Amazon seller as well. So the guys over at Carbon6 are sellers. So that's really cool because they understand our needs, our pains, and all the good and the bad stuff. So Clayton, welcome, man. How are you today?
Hey, thank you for having me, Bubba. I'm really good. I appreciate you bringing me on. Yeah, I can do my best to explain Carbon6. We've kind of purposely been hiding. We were in stealth mode for a while. So now we're out of that. And so now I can be open and transparent about what Carbon6 is and all its tools, which is really nice. But yeah, thanks for having me. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I just finished the gym session, man. I'm feeling very well. I'm happy to record a video with you. And yeah, so you're saying that you, like Carbon6, you guys have been quiet sort of, and now I'll see you guys here, there, sponsoring events and this and this and that. So, and you have different tools under your roof, tools that I personally know. Seller.Tools, for example, is one of the softwares, and many others, which we're gonna talk about today. So can you tell me about the idea of Carbon6? Like, what's the idea? Like, so you're getting the softwares, and then what's going on?
Yeah, of course. So I'm sure you've heard of like aggregators with like for Amazon sellers, right? Amazon companies. We're doing the same thing, but with a different approach. We're actually acquiring software tools that help people sell online. So we actually have tools in like 4 different verticals. We have them in private label, wholesale, merch by Amazon, and online arbitrage. But our main focus is on private label. And I know that most of your viewers are private label. So I think that's what we should focus on today. The general idea is to acquire tools in order to ultimately help sellers. But a lot of times these tools, like some of them that we've acquired, Seller.Tools, for example.
Yeah.
The other ones we have in private label include AMZalert, ZonTools, and PixelMe. These are really good companies with really good tech. But a lot of times these software companies are lacking in some way. A lot of times it's money to, do a bunch of marketing. So maybe they have great tech, but nobody knows about them. Other times they don't have enough people to help support and really like scale the business. So maybe the original developer is now also playing customer service, or maybe that person is wearing the hat of marketer, and so we come in and obviously we invest money, but we also get the right people in place to help grow this business that already has a really good foundation, but just needs some help scaling. And with the ultimate vision, of course, of helping the e-commerce seller, bringing good technology to the forefront that otherwise might be kind of hidden behind better and well-known brands in the software space, but that maybe aren't innovating or doing as much as they were years ago. So that's kind of the goal, is to ultimately help the online seller. And at the risk of talking for too long, I would just add the other thing we're doing is trying to help people along their journey. So if somebody comes into this space and they don't have a lot of money to invest, we're not going to recommend that they go into private label. Just doesn't make sense. True. So instead we say, hey, maybe you start in arbitrage, or maybe you start in merch by Amazon, where the capital investment's a lot less. You just have to invest more time. And then maybe they can graduate up to wholesale and private label. So we're creating a training academy to help people with every step along the way of their e-commerce journey. But also a lot of our tools, like they are built to grow with that person. So our tools are built to help the individual. But I mean, we have Amazon aggregators and agencies using all of our tools because they're really sophisticated, and you can grow with us and we can grow with you. That's the idea.
Pretty cool, man. Yeah, you're saying like some software might be less known because different reasons, maybe money, maybe they just don't know how to market themselves, but they're really good. And sometimes there's bigger software that dominates and people just don't see the other one. So you have, I guess, the resources, like people who can help, and you've built a team, you're building this project, probably we can call it, right? Carbon6. And then these softwares can be seen and can give help to sellers. Plus you're doing education in the space. So you're helping sellers to find the right tool for themselves, and you have a lot of them, and you have the way you teach them, right? Like I guess lessons, you guide them, and that sounds pretty good, man.